Would you be willing to take study skills advice from a straight-A student who graduated college with high distinction? Or would you be willing to take advice from a disinterested, procrastinating, class-skipping, ADHD adult high school dropout? Chances are, most would want to listen to the straight-A student. What if this was the same person? I'm Dr. Dwayne Hrabnik, and I am that former disinterested, procrastinating, class-skipping, ADHD adult high school dropout who went back to school and graduated college with high distinction. I've gone on to become a learning theorist who's been researching how we learn and how to learn more effectively. Learning is simply the making of meaningful connections and is an intrinsic capacity that we have all been born with and something that we all naturally do. Just watch a young 2 or 3-year-old child and look at their passion for learning. They have a learner's mindset. Everything they do is about the learning opportunity. Our systems of education and schools have complicated this natural process and shifted the focus of learning from making meaningful connections to the acquisition of knowledge or the transfer of information, skills, and processes. The exciting part about my study skills approach that we're going to share with you is that it'll work whether you need to make those meaningful connections as you create something real in the world, or if you have to acquire and then regurgitate information for a test. I'm going to share with you the approach that I used to get straight A's in college. Remember, I was a high school dropout who never did well in school, so this approach will work with anyone at any level if they're willing to trust the process. Before I go on, I need to address the fact that there are hundreds of books on study skills and even more sites offering free information on study skills, so why should you listen to me? If you run a Google search on the term study skills, you'll be overwhelmed by the amount of information that you will get. And when you start to drill down, you will find most of the top ranking hits will start with something like the top 10 tips or the top 6 study skills or the top 5 tips and so on. Once you follow these links, you'll more than likely find yourself on a site trying to sell you something or find a link to a university or college website. For example, in this Google search, top 10 study skills, it'll take you to the University of Lynchburg's top 10 study skills page, which has a top 10 list for time management, note-taking, reading, test preparation, and so on. Sure, time management, note-taking, reading, and test preparation are important, but just giving you a to-do list like the following isn't going to enhance your learning. Make a weekly or daily to-do list. Use a calendar or planner. Get up early to get stuff done. It won't take you long to realize you have a choice between reviewing dozens of sites or reading several books to get useful information and then trying to sort through what really works and what doesn't. Or you can listen to me and follow my videos and supporting resources to learn how to learn and explore ways to leverage your intrinsic learner's mindset and use your time efficiently to get an A on the exam and still have enough time to have a life outside of school and create that future you desire. My approach is based on many years of personal practice. I have a PhD, which means I've been a student in higher education for a long time. I also have refined and improved my approach by exploring the literature on learning and also through my own research on continually improving the processes that I've been using and recommending. While the following 6 points may seem like a checklist I warned you about that you may find in other study skills resources, you will quickly find that I'm giving you much more than a to-do list or checklist items. We're going to begin with engaging your learner's mindset. Number 2, space practice. 3, making note-take effective. 4, reading for deeper learning. 5, building your test preparation skills. 6, going till you know. These 6 points are the complementary parts of the process of higher order thinking and deeper learning I will be guiding you through. While each part on its own will benefit you, their true effectiveness is revealed when you make them all part of your learning process and learn how to use each part to help you make the learning process your own and really see how you're going to be able to master anything. For example, the learner's mindset is an approach that is unique to my colleagues and my research, which is a synthesis of ideas that come together to help you prepare your mindset towards learning. In our approach, you'll not only learn how to apply each part of the entire process, you will learn how to synthesize all the parts into your own effective learning and test preparation methodology that will save you valuable time and give you the abilities and confidence you need to do well on any form of assessment. We will explain the components in detail in each of the following modules, but also want to provide an overview to help you create the context that you need to help you make these processes your own and to synthesize them into your own personalized learning and test preparation methodology. In Engaging Your Learner's Mindset module, you'll learn how to think about learning differently, change your approach to learning, and also factor in the importance of the learning environment. You'll also learn when to use the meaningful connections perspective and when you should focus more on the information acquisition and retention process. In the Using Space Practice module, you'll learn about the information processing model and how we encode information. This includes the process of helping you move information from short-term to long-term memory and the simple approach of space practice, where you will learn how exposing yourself to information in a strategic fashion, a minimum of 5 times over a 48-hour period, can increase your memory retention from 10% to 90%. In the Reading for Deeper Learning module, you'll learn that reading a book, or anything for that matter, isn't just a simple process of flipping to the first page and starting to read. We will help you move well beyond reading for functional comprehension and help you develop the ability to read for retention and deeper understanding that will enable you to make those meaningful connections. In the Building Your Test Prep Skills module, we will help you to use the latest research to see that rereading, underlining, and many other poor study habits that you may have developed are actually hindering your encoding process. We will expose you to research-proven skills that you can easily adopt to radically improve your memory retention, save you hours of precious time, and master those exams. In the Going Till You Know module, we will help you to analyze all the parts and explore how you can synthesize them into your own unique approach. When you use our approach, you'll not only learn how to apply each of these components individually, you'll learn how to synthesize them into an effective learning and test preparation methodology that will save you valuable time and give you the abilities and confidence you need to do well on any form of assessment.